My name is Bertha Gonzaba. I'm the Regional Director with Starbucks Coffee Company here in San Antonio. One of our main missions and goals is to give back to the communities in which we serve. Each Starbucks is a local partnership in the community, and the San Antonio Food Bank and the Food Share program allows us to rescue our wasted food and provide it to the homeless in the community. Our partnership allows us to give directly to the homeless in San Antonio through the St. Vinny's Bistro, and it's extremely important for us as an organization to be socially responsible and be a great partner within the communities in which we serve. We've been a partner with the food bank for well over 20 years, and our partners, our employees, love to go to the food bank and volunteer in large groups. When they go to volunteer and they go to do work in the community at the food bank or other organizations, they get to see a different side of who they are and a different side of us as an organization. The responsibility that we hold to give back to our communities, to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one cup, one neighborhood, one person at a time, really comes to life in the work that they do during their volunteerism. Our partners, as well as the San Antonio Food Bank employees, work so well together. We challenge each other to do more each and every time. They're extremely accommodating, making sure that they make sure we have an opportunity to go in and volunteer. It's a great opportunity for growth. It's been a great opportunity to see personal development. I thank my partners for doing the work and for their dedication to giving back to the community and to those in need.
It became important for me to support the food bank initially because when I started my foundation, I said I want to do food, shelter, and clothing, medical treatment for children from low-income families. And the first word was food. So that's why I focused on partnering with the food bank initially. I remember, I think it was 2012, you guys were trying to raise 1 million pounds of food. It was November 17th. It was on television. You were at 117,000 pounds. And I said, there's no way. 13 days to raise 883,000 pounds of food. And then I'll never forget, on November 29th, we were at 880,000 pounds. So I called a good friend of mine, and his name is Charles Butt. I said, Charles, I need a favor. Next morning at 10 o'clock, there was an 18-wheeler there with 40,000 pounds of rice and beans, if my memory is correct. I want to make sure that all children, whether they're my children, my grandchildren, your children, or someone else's children, has the same opportunity that my grandchildren have. And that's what this is all about, using whatever resources you have to help others. So I'm maniacally focused on trying to make sure that I help others who are less fortunate. I want them to believe in themselves. And what Maya Angelou said is that I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And that's why I do what I do.
My name is Joshua Ridner, and I am the owner of Limelight San Antonio Photography and Video. It has been important for Limelight to contribute to the food bank because we're a community of photographers and videographers, and we have a very diverse team, and we have a very talented team. So while a lot of organizations, it's very easy to give money or to give time, we have the unique ability to give media, to give photos and to give videos. It's important for us to utilize our gifts, our talents, our resources in a way that will help bring the food bank's message to life and help them accomplish their goals. Whenever I mention we've got a project for the food bank, everybody takes it seriously, everybody knows it's important, and they're always excited to work on those projects. Eric has become a good friend of mine. Michael and Samantha and Lauren are always great people to work with. It's almost like they are an example of what an organization should be, something to kind of look up to and aspire to. When you go to the food bank, it's like a great attitude and people who are just willing to do whatever it takes and are wanting to make an impact every single day. And so when I'm at the food bank, I feel at home. Thank you to all of the board and all of the members of the food bank staff. It's really been amazing, and my hope for the future is that the work we've done is just a small, tiny fraction of the work that we're going to do.
San Antonio Food Bank, they were the right people in this situation to reach out to help us understand what we need to take to the islands to help, and to help in the right way. They knew what was needed. They knew how much of a certain item would go the farthest way. And there's never a shortage of people who need, and organizations like the San Antonio Food Bank, and there are many others. Those are the people out there really trying to help. In the shuffle, the Virgin Islands are lost a lot, and to be able to be that face or voice or person who's there and continues to help and keep them in the spotlight, if I can be that voice, then I'll continue to be that. I thought it was a great response. I think we were more trying to fill a void, to understand the time and the devastation period that people were going through. We wanted to make sure that people weren't going hungry. They had what they needed. They knew they were supported. I think that's the one thing that was big for me. I didn't realize how much the San Antonio Food Bank did and how much more they're looking to do, because the need is there. The heart and the help that they have to actually help people go out there and do it, and the experience to do it, all those things together made it an easy choice to reach out to them. A lot of their praise should go to not only the San Antonio Food Bank for all they did for us, so thank you, but to my team, to the guys and girls who stepped up, and we put ourselves together. We always call ourselves the kind of the bad news bears. We kind of came from every direction, tried to find a way and how we could help, and we figured it out on the fly. And San Antonio Food Bank was a huge partner in that. So thank you, San Antonio Food Bank, for all the help that they gave us through this process. I appreciate the honor.